Hey there guys, Nexion Striker here, back again for another video. Now, aside from the videos that I've already made and are coming out within the next few days, this is recorded after those, so that's why I'm going to be wearing something different. But regardless, I'm here today to review the Man of Steel movie from DC Comics. Now, I really wanted to review this movie and I just saw it. I saw it Tuesday, sorry, I'm losing track of days in the summer. But yeah, I saw it Tuesday. And yeah, I wanted to make a review of it. Now this first part will not contain spoilers, but after that I will say, okay, here's the spoiler time and I'll talk about spoilers, because this is one of those movies where I have to talk about spoilers because there's some things that I want to talk about. So, that being said, let's get into the movie. Now for those of you who have not already seen it, well obviously you're watching this review, but it is everything that you want in a Superman movie. I mean, it's very stylized, I think, because Zack Snyder is directing it, so it's very, I think that really adds to it. It's very, like, visual, and it's very empowering, and it's just, like, it's really stylized. I can't really explain it very well, but I just love it. I love what they did with it. It's like its own little universe of movies sort of thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, I love the look of it. You know, I love the Krypton part. They didn't spend too much time there, but they do spend more than like the usual, 1 minute flashback that they do in most things. So yeah, that's cool that they spend a lot of time there. And then, you know, him showing his flashbacks and then him being Superman, you know, turning into Superman and fighting Zod and all that stuff. That's all really good. I think all the actors are amazing. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. He is Superman. He is Superman. I'm just gonna say that now. Like, I think even the way he speaks, he's just like, he's so soft, but yet he can be so aggressive when he needs to be. That is Superman. That reminds me so much of the Superman animated series sort of take on Superman. That, yes, that is Superman. Okay, and then Lois Lane, again, perfect. Perfect. Now, they changed forget his name, it's like Barry or something, I'm probably going to miss his name. But yeah, the guy that's over the Daily Planet, they changed him to being black. I mean, I guess they always tend to do that now with movies. It's like, hey, let's make someone black so we can have a minority, whatever. But yeah, he was pretty good for what he did. And then they had like this red-haired guy. I don't know, I didn't catch his name. I don't know if he's going to be the guy that's always with Lois at the Daily Planet. His name, Jimmy, yeah, that's his name. I don't know if that's what he's going to be in the future, but whatever. And then, of course, Zod and his minions, I think they were all fantastic. Of course, at first, I was a bit cautious on Zod, like, well, he could be anyone, but then he was just completely nuts. I loved it. I loved Zod being a complete psychopath. It was great. And, yeah, the action was fantastic. It did have a lot of moving scenes, like, I wouldn't say shaky cam. It did have a little shaky cam, but the scenes weren't exactly like this. You know, like it would pan slowly in most of the scenes. It was just sort of stylized, like I said. And then the music, again, was fantastic. I love the new Superman theme. Awesome, awesome. And I don't think there's any end-credit scenes, so you don't have to worry about that, but there are Easter eggs sprinkled in, so you might want to pay attention to that. And yeah, overall, I think that this movie is up to the level of the Dark Knight trilogy, and if this series continues the way it's going now, I think it might even beat it. Now, the reason I'm comparing it to the Dark Knight trilogy, two reasons. One, it's made by the same people, essentially. I mean, it's even written by the same two people, so you gotta have to compare it. And then the second thing is that the Dark Knight trilogy is really the only good thing DC's got going for it at the moment. Well, had going for it. You know, aside from that, did they really have any awesome movies like that? No, they didn't. So, kind of have to compare it somewhere, and I can't compare it to Marvel, so yeah. But yeah, aside from that, definitely go see it. It is going to be one of the best movies of the year, if you're into comic book movies, and Superman, of course, and I just love how they took Superman and made him, and tried to make him as relatable as possible, but yet they still kept him as Superman. I was a little worried that they might take a little bit too many liberties. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, creative liberties, but overall pretty good, yeah. And I like the effects. The effects were fantastic, especially on the heat vision. You just like felt the power of the heat vision. It was just awesome. And the flight was really cool too. So yeah, that's all for that, and now I'm going on to my spoiler review. So if you have not seen the movie, please click back on this when you've seen the movie.